Let's go to participants. It doesn't seem.
Yes, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. All right, you are now ready to take the witness stand. My Lord, I apply that the witness be sworn.
Yes, Mr. It should join you there. Or does it use my feed? Okay. Mr. Daniel will join you there and then administer the oath.
Good morning. An official court is about to administer oath of oath on you. So you answer.
All right, sir. Where to start?
Mr. Daniel, in this case, swearing by affirmation will just go. Will help. Swearing by affirmation. Because he may not have a Bible or a Quran there. So let him just swear by affirmation so we can make progress.
You affirm. I affirm that the evidence. I affirm that the evidence. Okay. Otherwise, you repeat after the court.
All right, Mr. Agassi, I think you are far from the mic. I can't hear you, sir.
Okay, the court official is administering oath on you, so you pay attention. He will come closer and
you should just repeat after him.
Just repeat after the.
Yes, I didn't hear him at all. That was the problem.
Yes, he will repeat. He will repeat.
All right, thank you.
I affirm.
Okay, Mr. Daniel. Oh. Mr. Derugba, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, sir.
Loud and clear. Mr. Daniel is going to use my live feed and he would administer the oath on you.
All right.
I think you might even see him. Just go on. Okay. Repeat after him.
I affirm that the evidence I shall give in this case.
That the evidence I shall give in this case.
Before this court.
Before this court.
Shall be the truth.
Shall be the truth.
The whole truth and nothing but the truth.
The whole truth and nothing but the truth.
My Lord, the witness has affirmed and stated in it.
Yes, Mr. Aderoba. Mr. Aderoba, can you hear me?
Check your connection.
Mr. Gante seems to have frozen. His connection seems to have frozen. Okay.
Yes. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
It says your connection seems to have frozen.
I can only hear my Lord very well. There is no break at all. But I'm not able to hear you, Mr. Gante.
Yes. Can you hear me now?
Mr. Agassi, for the purpose of these proceedings, I don't really need to be seen. All I have to do is take the records, conduct the proceedings, and I hope that when I ask questions, you hear me.
Yes, my Lord.
Mr. Paul, give them this. I can even hear my echo myself there.
Yes. Mr. Aderoba.
Yeah, I can hear you now, sir.
Okay. All right. So tell the honorable court your name and what you do for a living.
Okay, Aderogba Adeyeri. I work with the Flag Maize of Nigeria, PSC, as the Human Resource Service Delivery Manager.
Wait, the court is recording you, so be slow in what you are saying. The court is recording you. You can repeat what you have just said.
Okay, Aderogba Adeyeri
Mm.
is my name, and I
Yes.
work for Flag Maize of Nigeria, PSC.
That he works for Flower Mills on Nigeria PLC. That is the defendant. Yes.
And I am the Human Resources Service Delivery Manager.
You are what? Yes.
Human Resources Service Delivery Manager.
Okay. He says he works for the defendant. Next question.
Are you what is your rank with the defendant?
Human Resource Service Delivery Manager.
All right. Next question.
Yes. Do you remember making a statement Yes. Do you remember making a statement before this honorable court on the 13th day of June 2021?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Yes, you see the statement you If you see the statement, you identify it. If you see the statement, will you identify it?
Yes, I will.
Okay. How can you identify this statement?
Yeah, my name was written on it, and my signature, because I signed it as well. So if I see my name and my signature, I will identify it.
Okay. Take a look at this statement. Can you see the
Okay, yes. Yes, I confirm.
Yes. So what do you want the court to do with this statement?
I want the court to accept it as my evidence.
Allow the witness has adopted the statement.
The witness statement on oath of the witness is hereby adopted.
As the court pleases. So in your statement, you made mention of the documents. You made mention of the defendant's code of conduct handbook.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. You also made mention of disciplinary hearing report.
Yes, sir.
You made mention of internal audit investigation statement form.
Yes, sir.
You made mention of TMPSP note, that is your law firm in Lagos, the bill of charges given to you, the fee note given to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you see these documents, will you identify them?
Yes, I will.
Okay, for the code of conduct handbook, how will you identify it?
The name of the company is written on it and the title of the handbook as well.
Okay. What about the statement of the claimant made in the internal audit investigation statement form? How are you going to identify it?
Yeah, the title of the investigation, the title of the report.
Okay. What about the disciplinary hearing report?
Yeah, I will identify by the title of the report as well and the composition of the team.
Okay. What about the fee note?
Okay, yeah, the name of the name of our legal advisor or the company.
The law firm in Lagos. Okay, take a look at these documents.
Okay, yeah, this is our code of conduct.
Take a look at this one. Some of them may not be too clear from here.
Can I see it better? Okay, this is a statement form.
Yes. Can you see this one?
Okay, yeah, this is the panel report.
Yes. Can you see this one?
Yeah, that's the fee note from our lawyers.
Yes. What are the original copies of these documents?
But the original copies are not available. We have made the effort to locate them, but we have not been able to get them.
My Lord, I apply to tender these documents in evidence. The document just identified.
Yes, Mr. Uchojila. I just heard Mr. Agassi say the 6 to tender. Okay. Now, the following documents are admitted in evidence as exhibits. Exhibit D1 is the Flour Mills Nigeria PLC Code of Conduct. Is a printout of 49 pages. That is Exhibit D1. Exhibit D2 is the fee note dated 20th March 2020. It's in 2 pages. Exhibit D3 is the disciplinary hearing report on the case of fraudulent sale of scrapped company vehicles, etc. of 7th August 2019 in 3 pages. Exhibit D4 is the internal audit investigations statement form. So those are the exhibits.
Very well, my lord.
Are there any others?
Yes. Mr. Adarugba.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Is there anything you want the court?
The question again, sir.
Is there anything you want the court to do for your company in this matter, that is for the defendant, or do you have any other thing to say?
To dismiss the case of the claimant.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Mr. Chojila. All right, go on. Mr. Aderuba.
Yes, my lord.
Hello.
Can hear you, my lord. Sorry, I think the person you see is part 5. I don't know the name, but it's muted.
Okay, it's muted. Yes, that is the lawyer on the other side for the claimant. He's cross-examining you, so
Okay,
you will
unmute it.
mute and pay attention.
Unmute it.
You are still muted. Okay, still muted. Yeah, yes, sir. I can hear you now.
Claimant work with before this is leading to the dismissal.
Sorry, I think there's an echo. Probably somebody will have to mute so that I can hear clearly.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, sir.
Okay. Yes. How long did the claimant work with your organization before
Well,
the
Well, I know that he worked with the organization, but I cannot ascertain in the years now. But I confirm that he worked with the organization.
For 13 years, no incident. Am I correct? I'm giving you the 13 years. Am I correct?
Sorry, your line is muffled.
Okay. Let me repeat the question. The claimant 13 years before the incident leading to dismissal. Is that correct?
So your voice is muffled. I can't hear well. So I need to
Okay,
hear clearly for me
Mr.
to be able to
Aderuba.
respond. Yes, sir.
Mr. Aderuba.
Yes, my lord.
Hello. I can hear Mr. Chodila. I will just repeat it because it's all on recording.
Oh, all right, sir.
He said, or rather, I suggested to you that the claimant worked for the 13 years, worked for the defendant for 13 years before the incidents that led to his dismissal.
And I cannot dispute that.
Yes, from
Just hold on, Mr. Chodila. Now, Mr. Chodila, you may continue.
the claimant, the first manager of your company. Is it correct?
My lord, may I request that the barrister use Mr. Agat's line because it seems to be clearer when Mr. Agathe was speaking with me. I can't hear him at all.
Okay, just borrow Mr. Gass's line for this purpose, for this part of the proceeding. Mr. Gassi, just lend him your line.
Yes, can you hear me now?
Better now.
Yes, yes. The claimant at ABC was the first sales officer of the Eastern Zone of your company.
Correct.
Yes, correct. Yes, within this period, was there any query or warning issued to him by the company?
Well, I can't ascertain that.
Yes, there is none. I suggest to you that there was none.
Okay, then pause, Mr. Chojila. Let just pause now. Yes, go on. Yes, you said you were suggesting to Mr. Davis that there was no query issued to the claimant, no query or warning. Yes, during the period. Yes, go on, please. Mr. Chojila, you may go on.
Yes, so, okay. The company had a committee charged with the responsibility of auctioning scraps. Am I correct?
Yes.
Please, the question again.
A committee charged.
We have an asset disposal committee. So the line is freezing again.
All right, Mr. Aderogba.
Yes, my lord.
The question was, you had a committee charged with the, then you answered, we had an asset disposal committee.
Yes,
Did
my
you
lord.
hear Mr. Ochojila ask you whether the claimant was a member of that committee?
My lord, I didn't hear that question, sir.
Okay, Mr. Ochojila, you may.
So I cannot hear Mr. Ochojila because his mic is muted again. Mr. Gatse's mic has been muted again. Okay, I think it's on mute now.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes.
Now go on.
Was the claimant, Mr. Adebisi, a member of the asset disposal committee of your company?
No.
No, he wasn't. Yeah. The issue leading to his dismissal had to do with the disposal of assets of the company. Am I right?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Just hold on. Yes, please go on, Mr. Ochojila.
Yes, my lord. Yes, as a sales officer, the claimant was a sales officer of the company. His responsibility include disposal of assets of the company. Can you hear me?
Can you come again?
Yes. As a sales officer of your company, did that responsibility include disposal of assets of your company?
Well, its responsibility is not
Yes
primarily
or no?
that of disposal of assets, but any other job can be assigned to any staff delegation.
Yes. Okay. Let me put it this way. The core responsibilities of the claimant as a sales officer, did it include disposal of assets of the company?
Yeah, like I said, it does not include disposal of assets. However, the
Thank
company
you.
can delegate responsibility at any time.
Okay. Now, there was an allegation of unlawful disposal of assets of the company against the claimant. Am I correct?
Allegation of
That
fraudulent disposal.
yes, content disposal of assets of the company. That
Yes.
is the allegation,
Yes.
which was made by the company.
Yes.
Yes, the company tried the claimant.
Can you come again?
Am I correct?
Please come again.
The company tried the complainant.
Sorry.
Tried. The company tried the complainant.
Well, we did not try the complainant. What we did was to take the complainant through the internal disciplinary process of the organization.
Yes, there was an
Just hold on,
allegation.
just hold on. So the question and answer, if I may refresh, are these. The company tried the claimant over this allegation. And the answer Mr. Deruba gave was, we did not try the claimant. What we did was take him through the internal disciplinary process of the company.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Chojila.
Yes. The allegation of your company is that there was a violation of the code of conduct of the company. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes,
Yes.
correct.
And the complaint is that the complainant abused his office
Yes.
as a sales officer. Am I correct?
But the claimant abused his office, not as
Yes.
a sales officer, abused his office by selling the company's asset without due process.
Yes. This issue was investigated by the company and he was tried by the company. Is that correct?
The issue was investigated, and like I say again, it was not tried because we are not a court. The issue was investigated, report was submitted, and in line with the company's disciplinary process, it was taken through all the process, and it was given opportunity to explain both at the point of investigation. It was also given another opportunity to explain before the disciplinary panel.
I think we are back on the live feed now.
Sorry. Yes.
No.
Did you subject the? Sorry.
I think Mr. Chojila's last question was whether the claimant was tried by the company.
Yes.
To the court process?
The court process. The court process.
Mr. Deruba.
Yeah, thank you, my lord. Yes, by the rule of corporate organization, every company has the right to set rules within his organization that guide the behavior of employees. So we went through the process, and that did not warrant going to court.
It did not warrant going to court.
Yes.
Please.
Yes, any other question?
Yes, the code of conduct, which, according to you,
Sorry, I can't hear you, sir.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, okay, you are muted.
Yes, the
again.
code of conduct, which, according to you,
in case you are speaking, you are muted, sir.
Yes, Mr. Doruba.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, very clear now.
Okay. Yes, FVD1,
Yes, sir.
the code of conduct of the company,
Yes, sir.
where in that regulation is the penalty for violation stipulated.
I'm sorry, my lord. Wait, allow me. He's asking a witness to give evidence as to the contents of the document. The document is already before the court. The court can look at it. You are saying you should.
No, overruled. Let the witness answer. Every other thing can follow up in address.
Yes. Yes. Where in the regulation is the punishment of violation of the code of conduct? Can you show that to the court?
Okay. The code of conduct does not work in isolation. We have code of conduct, we have policies, and we also have a handbook. So the employee handbook, code of conduct, policies all work together. So if you look at the policy, the handbook.
Maybe you can help us. Is it provided? Is a punishment for violation of the code of conduct provided in that regulation?
Handbook provide guidance for fraudulent offenses.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. In the contract of service with the claimant, the agreement of employment that was signed between your company and the claimant, there is the provision for dismissal as regards a violation of the code of conduct. That company and the claimant.
Paper. All right.
Where is the provision for dismissal as regards the violation of code of conduct?
Okay. Letter of appointment, which forms the initial contract of employment, is only a part of the total employee and the employer relationship. We have other provisions, like the policies that are released on regular basis, the handbook that are issued and reviewed on a regular basis, and as well as the code of conduct. So there are policies that are in the course of it will not be signed. Otherwise, we are going to be signing 1,000-page document with the employee before they start work. But all employees are issued policies, released, and they have access to every information that constitutes offense and their rights.
Sorry.
Yes. So I told you, how many more questions?
Just one or two days. It's on this issue of the letter of employment.
Well, you will have to do so within
Yes.
reasonable time. Because if I may read provisions of order 40. Just go on. You have just 40 minutes.
Yes, just
You have 40 minutes, and then from my own personal timing, we are already stretching that. That is order 40 will maintain, because examination is not to exceed 40 minutes. I know we have had glitches, but
yes. The letter of employment issued to the claimant stipulates a provision for dismissal. Where in that letter is this stipulates that the code of conduct leads to dismissal?
I said earlier, all policies and regulations cannot be contained in a single offer of employment. Employment relationship is guided by a body of policies, and they evolve from time to time. And when they evolve, communications are made to all employees to that effect.
You had him.
He did not answer it. Is it
Sorry.
He did not answer it.
You say all policies cannot be contained in a single document. That's essentially what he said.
Yes, it's a issue of dismissal for violation of the code of conduct provided.
I think
like I said earlier, like I said earlier, the code of conduct is a policy and a way of behavior expected from an employee. A violation of it, if it constitutes fraud, we have an handbook that describes what fraud is, what action are regarded as fraud, and the consequences for such actions. So all of them work together. So we don't pick code of conduct in isolation. We also look into other policies and handbook.
The answer to the question is that violation of such policies are dealt with in the handbook.
Okay.
That's the answer I have for you.
Yes, the auction that was carried out by the claimant, was that auction suspended or cancelled?
The question again, please.
The auction that was allegedly carried out by the claimant, was it suspended or cancelled? The auction that gave rise to his dismissal.
Well, I can't tell.
You cannot tell. Will you be surprised to hear that?
You're observing him. You're observing the court.
Will you be surprised to hear?
And proceed.
That the money was paid into account, and there was no objection.
The auction.
The funds from the auction was paid into the company's account, and there was no objection.
Okay, yeah, thank you, sir. Based on the belief and the trust that the company has in the staff that they behave responsibly, the money was accepted. However, upon further investigation,
it will dovetail somewhere. Based on Mr. Aderuba, repeat what you said. Based on
the trust that the company reposed in its employee, the proceed was accepted. However, further investigation after the sale revealed that the process, was not properly followed because there was evidence of conflict of interest.
I believe you had the entirety of that.
Just one last question.
All right, then go on, please.
Yes, just finally. Within the 13 years the claimant served their company, he met his targets. Am I correct? The targets set by the company.
Well, I don't have the records before me now.
Yes, but the company was satisfied apart from the issue of auction, was satisfied with the service as the sales officer of the Eastern Zone. apart from the
Sorry,
Yes, Mr.
your
Derugba, what's
voice
the
is
answer?
muffled again. I can't hear you, sir.
Mr. Derugba, can you hear me?
I can hear you, my lord.
The last question he was trying to ask was the company was satisfied with the claimant's sales record.
My lord, I responded to him that I do not have access to that information.
Mr. Chojila, did you hear that? Thank you, Mr. Chojila. Any re-examination?
No examination, my lord. Satisfied answers given by witness. And my lord, that is all the case for the defendant. As that he be discharged.
The witness is discharged. We are taking dates for adoption of final written addresses.
The court places.
Mr. John, 6 weeks from now, 49 days. Yes, ma'am. The case is adjourned to the 28th of April 2025 for adoption of final written addresses. Okay, that brings to an end this segment of our.
I don't know how many. I don't know whether we are going to stick with the rules. I mean, the days as provided in the rules, which is 14 days on other side. And
it's normally 49 days. So, but if you want to abridge time, that is up to you. But by the grace of God, all things being equal, on the 28th of April, all the addresses, both for the claimant and the defendant, should be in, and then the reply on points of law. That should be. Should allow us come here safely on the 28th of April, to which we have adjourned, to call for adoption. Thereafter, we'll give a date for judgment.
As the court places. We're most grateful, my lord.
I'm much obliged, my lord.
Thank you, Mr. Chobila.
Yes.
All right. Can we go on to, is it not, which one are we calling on, number 3 or 4? Okay. You go on, mention it. Number 7. Call number 7.